Hello dear students. We are doing our chapter number 2, which is about the cascading style sheet known as the CSS. And so far we have discussed the margin property, background properties, and the border properties in earlier classes. And I have shown you the coding also, how you can do the coding if you are using the CSS and if you are using the HTML web page designing. So continuing that, our next topic is the outline property. As the name suggests that it is similar to the border, but it is not as similar to the border. Okay, why I'm saying is that because border is used to give to the entire page, but outline is used to give some kind of lining, some kind of you can say the outer line to one particular text, to one particular matter, to one particular images. So it focus on one particular object or one particular attribute on a web page. So an outline is a line that is drawn around element. Mark my point, students, around element. Supposingly, if I am pasting or if I am posting a picture on my web page, okay, and I want that that picture should have an outline, or we can say the end border, then I will not use the border property for that. I will use the outline property. Why I will use the outline property? Because I want only picture have that line only. I do not want that all my web page should contain the line. Okay, so for doing that, I will use the outline property. That means outside the borders to make the element stand out. To make this element stand out means to make the element to look individual, enhanced. Okay, getting my point? So as you can see, outline property comes under works outside the border. Here you can see, supposing this is the content, and if you have applied the border, then outline will work or outline will be seen outside the border also. Okay, so there is a very one important feature that outline works outside from the border. Okay, so CSS has the following outline properties. The very first is on outline style. The outline style property specify the style of the outline. That means which kind of outlining we want to do. If you want to show the outline as a dotted manner, then you will use the dotted, D-O-T-T-E-D. And if you want to use the dashed, then we will use the D-A-S-H-E-D dashed property. And if you want to give the outline as a simple, as a solid manner, then we will use the SOLID property. That means the solid property. And yes, if you want to apply this double outline, then we will use the double property. And yes, if you do not want to apply any kind of outlining, then we will use the none. And no any, none. None means nothing. So these were the outline style. Now we will discuss the outline color also. Okay. So the outline color property is used to specify the color of the outline. As the name suggests, very easy to understand. The color can be specified by giving a color name, hexadecimal code, or RGB value. So now you can think, sir, what is the hexadecimal code and RGB value? So these are the representative measures, or you can say the method to represent a color. Just like we had done the binary number 0110. As similar to binary number, there is also a number system which is found in computing, is known as the hexadecimal. So if we will give the hexadecimal code just like FFHHCC like that, so that will be considered as the hexadecimal code. And RGB stands for red, green, blue. Red, green, blue. I think you know that all the color combination been made from these three values, red, green, blue. All color have been made from these three values only. So if we want to just create ourselves a new color, then we can just focus on this RGB value. If you want to apply the yellowish color, then you will mix the red and green, then it will make the yellow color. So this is the combination of red, green, blue. So this will be so complex to you because you are in the 8th class only. So rather than going for RGB value and hexadecimal value, you should focus on the color name only. So supposingly if you want to give the blue color, then simply write BLUE. Supposingly if you want to give the yellow color, then write YELLOW. So outline color property used to specify the color. Understanding my point, students? Then outline width. Yes, once again, as the name suggests, It will provide you the width, which kind of width you want to put. Supposingly, if you want to put the thin width, medium, thick, and a specific size. So px means pixels, pt means points, cm means centimeters, and em means very small centimeters. Okay, so these parameters, or you can say these properties, you can use while defining the outline. Okay, so here is the add to knowledge. None of the other outline properties will have any effects unless the outline style properties is set. That means if you will not put the outline style property, then no outline property, other property will work. Okay, here is the code: HTML, head, title. If you want to use this CSS, then we have to mention the style. Then we have to mention the type in which we write the text / CSS. So our selector is P. P means paragraph. So here we are giving the outline width to 10 pixels. Okay. And we are giving outline color to cyan, a kind of color. And here we are giving outline style to dotted. So if you will see the output, then it will show you that the outline is being done only on the paragraph, not onto the whole web page. And it is seen as the dotted, as you can see, and it is taking the place of 10 pixels also as a width, and the color is cyan. Cyan is a kind of very pale pink color. Okay, so I hope that you have understood the outline property. If you have any kind of doubt, then you can please ask to. So after discussing the outline property in detail, now it's time to understand what is box model. So yes, box model is a very important model whenever we want to understand, or we can say the learn web designing. If you will learn web designing in future in your bachelor's in as a certification course, so you have to apply, or you can say you have to understand the box model. Box model is a very critical and as well as very important segment of web designing. Why I'm saying that this is a very important segment of web designing? Because in box model, we follow the 4 things which creates our web page. Okay, without these 4 points, our web page will not look good or will not look so professional. So all HTML elements can be considered as boxes. Okay, so whatever the elements we are using in HTML, we will consider is as a boxes. In CSS, the term box model is used when we are talking about design and layout. Yes, supposingly if you want to create a web page, so you have to decide the layout, the design, the criteria of your web page. Why I'm saying this? Because you have to know the idea of your page. कि पेज में कौन से पार्ट पर कहाँ क्या रहेगा, कितने पार्ट पर आपको इमेज दिखानी है, कितने पार्ट पर आपका हेडर रहेगा, कितने पार्ट पर आपका फुटर रहेगा, कितने पार्ट पर आपका टाइटल जाएगा. सो यू हैव टू नो द correct combination of your layout and designing part of your web page. Okay, so box model teaches us that. The CSS box model is essentially a box that wraps around every HTML element. So it consists of margin. You will consider the margin. What will be your page margin? You will consider the how much border will you give. The padding. Padding means the spacing, and the actual content. The actual content which we are on working. Okay, so this is the box model, and these are the 4 factors which we consider while designing any kind of web page. So this is very important chapter. Sorry, important topic. So the detailed description of different parts of box model are as follows. So first we'll focus on the content. The content can be text, the content can be a picture, the content can be a hyperlink, anything. So the content 57. The content of the box where the text and image appear. Okay, so it may be anything. Padding. It clears an area around the content. That means how much space my content is taking. So we can adjust it accordingly. If you want to give less spacing, then we will set it to the less amount of value. Okay, and if you want to give the more spacing, then we will use the padding only. Okay, so the padding is transparent. Transparent means what? We will see only the spacing between them. It will not reflect to as a real scenario, or you can say the real attribute. Border, yes. A border that goes around the padding and content. Border will cover the padding and as well as the content also, because it will show you the line. And yes, the margin, it clears an area outside the border. The margin is also transparent. The padding and the margin are transparent because they will show you only the result, the appropriate result. They will not show you any kind of object. So this is the box model. You have to consider the content, padding, border and margin while creating any kind of web page. So here you can see in the coding, background color is being set to the light gray. Okay. Width is 300 pixels. Now we will discuss the border. Border is what? 15 pixels, solid green. Solid green means we has also specified the color. Yes. Then it has given the padding to 50 pixels and margin to 20 pixel. So what does it will do is it will give you the separation of the text. Okay, here you can see the 50 pixels. 50 pixels यहाँ से भी छोड़ा हुआ है, 50 pixels यहाँ से भी padding, 50 pixels यहाँ से भी spacing आ रखी है और 50 pixels यहाँ से भी. And then margin. Margin means how much our content will take place. Okay, तो यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं 20 pixels. 20 pixels का ही इसने जो है spacing लिया है हमारे वेब पेज में. Okay. So I hope that you have understood. Padding is this. Here you can say on the left, on the right, on the top and the bottom, and the margin is that key how much space is had covered. It has covered in the web page. So it has covered only the 20 pixel space. So I think you have understood the box model in detail. There is also a detailed practical code has been given. Please go through it. Okay. So now we will discuss the last topic of this chapter, which is about the float properties. Yes. So the float property specifies the position or alignment of the content around each other. Okay. So it specifies the position or alignment. Alignment means will it go to the left side? Will it go to the right or to the top or to the bottom? So each other when these are put inside another container. For example, how the text should be placed around an image when the image is put up on inside a box. Yes, very interesting scenario. Supposingly, if you want to put a picture this side and you want to place these text, these paragraph also along with it. So how will you fix it? Understanding my point or not? Supposingly, if you want to paste the picture here in this blank area, and you also want to place these text, these paragraph along with it, then how will you place it? Then we will use the float property. So the float property is also the following values: left, right, none, and inherit. Inherit is nothing but to copying the upwards property. So left, the element floats to the left of its container. That means if you have placed the photo here, then all your content will float in the left side only. So supposingly if you paste the photo here, then your all the content will float in the right side only. And none means you only want to share the content. That means the photo or anything else. And inherit means to copying from the other elements. The elements inherits means to copying the float value of its parent. Parent means supposingly I have applied the floating to my paragraph tag. Okay, and then I have created the paragraph number 2. Then if I will use the inherit, then paragraph 2 will have the same property, the same enhancement of the paragraph 1. So why it is happening? Because it is copying the data, it is copying the designing from its parent node, or you can say the parent attribute, which was the P. Okay, so this is how we have completed our chapter. The chapter was entitled by the cascading style sheet, a very interesting chapter indeed. So I hope that you have enjoyed this, and I will send you the work on Monday only. Okay, so please complete your work and send it to me, and please also follow the COVID appropriate behavior.